Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope this video finds you well and in good spirits today. In my last video, you'll remember I was unboxing the new furnace for my van. Well, today we're going to be doing that preventative maintenance by swapping out the old furnace for the new one. The old furnace will be reconditioned to become the backup, and possibly I may use it in a future build project. I've always got things that I'm trying to build. So let's take a look at my heating system and swap out these major components, and at the same time you guys will get a pretty good look at how I installed my furnace and how it all works. All right, so I shut the furnace off. It's going through its cool down cycle right now. I don't know, I don't imagine the microphone's picking it up, but there's a little bit of bearing noise there. I can totally hear it. Which I totally think is going to become a problem sooner or later. So, next step now is I'm going to take this, my vent tubes out here. I've got to do something different here. I didn't realize, but it's pulling off of the inside of the, well, the vent, I don't know what you call them, deflectors on the outside. They clamp on. Both of them have come off. And that just means the furnace is blowing heat into the bottom of this box, and when I need it out here. So we'll fix that. A little while we're in there fix. All right, we're gonna have to do something about that. All right. Oh my goodness. 52 bent over on your knees. No, just no. So there's a good overview of the installation of my furnace. If you can see, where the styrofoam is, the Reflectix, that was the actual original orientation of my furnace, but in the planning stages I miscalculated, and there's actually a bulkhead there, so we had to make do and place it this way. That ventos that I'm getting out of the way there actually draws air from the battery compartment, so it draws the cold air out of the battery compartment and hopefully sucks in the warm air. That's just kind of the way that's set up. I thought it'd be a little free use of the furnace moving air around the van. So just disconnect the wiring system here. It's just plug and play. It's the same between the two systems, between the M2 and the M3. And also I've got to get the screws for the mounting plate out, but the bus bars are in the way here, so we're gonna get those out of the way, just temporarily. These bus bars are where I get the power from my alternator. They run to the DC-DC charger in the back. The Ford Transit, I was able to order it with dual alternators. So I have actually two 250 amp alternators under there, and they give what they call the consumer connection point 175 amps. So if I have a 60 amp DC to DC charger running it off right now, in the future build, I'm going to add another one so we can have 120 amps of charging while I'm driving. Quick look around all the construction going on. The neighbor behind me has his house already in and hooked up. That's awesome. My neighbor over here is getting ready to break ground. He's got his foundational, all the strings out anyway for where it's all supposed to go. So now that we have, oh, it's windy today. This is going to be crappy audio. Let's get you a little closer. Now we have the furnace unbolted from the inside. I've just got to disconnect the pipes and swap it all over. All right, I don't know how well this is going to come out in the video, but here's my issue, is that my floor is like 3 inches thick, and I can't get tools in there to disconnect these pipes. So the exhaust is easy enough. I could just disconnect it. Trying to tuck here, yeah. So I could just disconnect it from right here and pull it up through the floor. But the fresh air intake, I'm going to have to cut it. Probably somewhere down here on the other side of the light you can't see, and rejoin it. And the fuel line, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that because its connection is way up in there too. Hopefully, maybe there's enough slack that I can pull it up through the floor a little bit and disconnect it from inside, but that's what we're going to have to do. Now all I have to do is take the, use this hand, yeah. All right. So now all I have to do is put the mounting plate on this unit and hook up hoses so that I can put it back in. Put the right fuel line adapter on there. The kit comes with multiple ones. Make sure you put the right one on. Let's just take a quick look at this thing after 2 years. Well, it's been a year. Like, look how dirty that is. No wonder. Might have something to do with the efficiency. Well, I mean, it's been a year because I cleaned it out last year, so. Well, the fins all look nice and clean. Yeah, look at that. Major dust bunnies. So we should get quite a bit of better efficiency out of the new one. So we'll just kind of push that off to the side a little bit. Oh man, make a big mess in the van today. So now it's just a matter of setting the furnace back in place. That little wire there I was getting out of the way is the power supply for the fuel pump. Hooking up the fuel line was pretty tricky. It was just enough reach to get it to plug in. One tip I will give is when you're making these connections with the fuel lines on these heaters, whether it's diesel or gas, and you push the rubber hose onto the nipple, and then you push the plastic hose in the other end of the rubber one, make sure you push that plastic fuel supply hose all the way in so it touches the end of that nipple inside that rubber. If they're not butted up together and there's a gap in there, that gap where it drops from a smaller, where it goes from a smaller inner diameter to a larger and then back to a smaller inner diameter as it enters the nipple, can create a pressure drop, which causes cavitation, and cavitation can create air bubbles, which can lock up your fuel system. Well, it's all in. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt hooking up that fuel line, but we got it. The intake and the exhaust are not hooked up to the muffler or the piping yet. They're just in there. We are plugged in. Fuel line's hooked up. This should fire up. Let's give her a go. So far, so good. Well, there we go. We definitely have heat coming out of it. Just started warming up. All right. Let's shut it off because, well, I guess still got to go hook up that exhaust pipe. But with that, we can bolt this back down, put our bus bars back on the wall, hook up our plumbing. We'll be good for winter. This is awesome. Right, so I've supported the fuel system. This is the old, I don't know if you can see it so well here, but this is the old air intake pipe. The power supply and the fuel line are all strapped along to it, so I'm just going to leave that old section in for now. I've got this big long section of pipe. Look at all that. Oh my god. Yeah. That's going to be the new air intake. Oh, yeah. So how am I going to do this? All right, you didn't really need to see the reinstall, just hooking pipes up. You saw me take it apart. But there we are, furnace is all in, she's running. I added a little, not sure if you can see this. But as you see here, I added a little piece of the leftover exhaust pipe just to kind of push out. I had a little tip here before, but I don't know what happened to it, it fell off. So that's just a makeshift one for now. And I ran the big 10-foot metal tube, went from where the heater is there, went across the van, up over the tranny and the drive shaft and the exhaust and everything, then comes along this side of the van here. Get this out of the way. Come down here, take a look. Don't know if you can see it under there. All right, there. You can see the air intake. Runs down along the running bar. Back tire down here. Stick my foot in there so you can see it. No. There. down here, that's the back tire where my foot is, and then runs across to the furnace soap. So now I should have enough physical separation between my exhaust and my air intake. The air intake is facing down so that water can't get up and in it. You know, if like it was facing up, condensation. And I think we're good for the winter now. Now that we got a brand new furnace put in, seems to be running. And, oh, it's working. It is super warm in here. Nice and quiet. And I've got to put all this back together. Oh. And there we are. There's the new furnace all installed. Comes down to a Y splitter here. And then I've got two valves. The reason being two valves is I want all my main air coming through this one, so it'll blow across the main part of the floor. And if I have too much air coming through this, it just blows right across and up against my fridge. And then it kicks my fridge in, and the fridge just starts running over and over again because it thinks it's too hot. There we are. That's my furnace setup. All right, so there we are. There's my winter preparation, brand new furnace installed. Like I say, I'm gonna pack that old one up. I've got a rebuild kit for it, not a rebuild kit, but a service kit for it. We're gonna change all the filters, take it apart, clean it out, put a new glow plug in it and get it ready. It'll be our backup furnace. Now that when I reinstalled the new furnace, I made sure that I installed it so it's easier to change. And other than that, I guess we're ready for winter. It was expensive, but we're prepared now. 40 below, here we come. So now I've got to clean up this whole entire mess, and we've got to hit the road. It's time to get traveling. Right, guys, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for checking out the channel. As always, hit like, hit subscribe. That helps. I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal. All right, guys, stay safe, have some fun. Get out there and have yourselves an adventure. Till next time, guys.